Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today is Friday the 5th of June, and here we are. This is the video I've been looking forward to making all day. Today we are finally doing my favourite Pixar film and my favourite Toy Story film. Today we are going to be doing part 2 of The Road to Toy Story 5. So tonight we're watching Toy Story 2, my favourite of the Toy Story films. I really can't wait to rewatch this film. It's just so good. It's amazing, such an amazing sequel. One of my all-time favorite films ever. It's just great to rewatch. So we'll be watching it in that glorious 4K tonight, and I've had a dig around and I've actually got the old ones here. So again, some more childhood ones here. I had the film on VHS right here. Pretty sure a lot of people remember having this film on VHS growing up. This film came out in 1999, so pretty good follow-up sequel. So yeah, I had it on VHS, the DVD, and I also had this version right here. So if anyone had those growing up, that is called a good childhood right there. And I've got it on Blu-ray here with the collectible slipcover from Pixar, and it's got the standard Blu-ray underneath it, so it's pretty much the same as that one. And just like the first one, this Blu-ray I've had since my childhood, this exact copy. So I've had those right there, and then I got the 4K. So yeah, I'm pretty much of a massive fan of this film. It's like one of my all-time favourite films ever. Top 3, I'd say. So anyway, enough talking now. I'm desperate to watch this again. So I'm going to put this in play now. We're going to watch it, and I'm just ready to relive my all-time favourite childhood film. So let's get to it. Alright, yes, here we go. Here we go, Toy Story 2. I can't wait. Alright, let's do this. Alright, play any second now. Alright, there we go. Oh, I can't wait for this. Right, okay, the play menu's just come up and I'm ready to watch this. I can't wait. So we're going to hit play now and we're going to get started. So let's go ahead and let's watch Toy Story 2. Right, play. Alright, the first one was great. I'm really looking forward to watching this one. Alright, childhood movie, take me away. Alright guys, so right now it is 10:43 PM and I just finished watching Toy Story 2. Absolute joy to watch, always amazing fun. I absolutely adore this film so much. It is just great fun to watch. It is a classic. It's such a great sequel, and I love every single detail about this film. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I think this is the perfect movie. It's just really good, really enjoyable, so good, so fun to watch. And would I class it as one of the best films ever? Yes. And I just think it's just really good. It's such a great film, and probably my favourite sequel. And like I mentioned earlier, I had this film growing up on VHS, DVD, and on Blu-ray, but without the slipcover. But yeah, well, this film's basically just like my favourite one growing up out of all of them here. And if I really look at this one, growing up, the VHS is something that stood close to me all this time. And if I open it up here, that was the tape right there. And if anyone can remember that well, if you had Toy Story 2 on VHS growing up, well, take a good look at your childhood right there. This holds it right there. But yeah, I mean, bringing back the VHS tapes and having a look at this, so many memories, so much nostalgia. It is just amazing, pure joy. And what else am I going to say? Oh yeah, when I mentioned this was being a part of my childhood, well, this is what I mean. Well, whenever I watch this film on the VHS, every time I just look at the cover, it just brings back those instant childhood memories. And growing up, I used to go to this like a club place, which is not far from where I live. And they actually had this film on VHS. It was probably around the early 2010s when that happened. So yeah, They had this and the first one as well. So but I was always more towards this one, really, like I mentioned in the previous video. And yeah, so I remember on most of those days I would choose to sit down and watch this. There was the first one as well, but it was mainly for this one, and I would just watch it just like that, and it was just amazing, really good and so nostalgic. And for the DVD as well, oh, where do I even begin with this? But like I said, I had multiple copies of this growing up, this one and the other one, the 2-disc version. But let me tell you why. So I'll start with the 2-disc version. For some reason, I remember when I was about 6 years old, I would actually have 2 copies of that. I decided for some reason that I wanted to have one in the house and one in the car. That would be the same for the first one as well, because, well, growing up, I would actually do this sort of memory thing. Like, when I was 6 years old, every Saturday, my dad used to take me and my brother to our granddad's house, and I would usually bring along a couple DVDs. I had a little portable DVD player in the car, so Dad said to me, why don't you leave one down here and then just leave one upstairs? So I guess that's what we did. So I left a couple in the car, and then a couple was just up here, and that's what we did, really. But it was so many memories. But yeah, over the years, those DVDs would tend to get scratched pretty easy. But I was young, I was a kid, you know. And then this one comes along. It was out of the trilogy box set, and like I said, I had multiple copies of these. And what else I'm gonna say to that? Oh yeah, so I would get this out of the trilogy box set, this one and the Blu-ray as well. That one right there. And this might be interesting as well, because, well, I remember back in Christmas 2013, I remember when I was about 7 years old, and I asked for Toy Story 1 through 3 on Blu-ray. So this is what I'd end up asking for, and turns out I did get it. But yeah, even though I did have the DVD, I was obsessed with this at the time, so I went ahead and I ended up getting the Blu-ray as well. So it was like a Blu-ray box set trilogy. So it had 1, 2 and 3 in there, and if you open it up, that's all you get in there. That's what you get. But looking at it now, it's just so many memories. But yeah, I mean, it is a good film. Like, it was my absolute favorite growing up, and I had all the toys and everything. Like, every single character. Well, not all the characters, not every single one of them, but most of them. And I remember 3 of my favorites being Woody, Buzz, and Jessie. The 3 of them were probably like one of my favorites growing up. And no, I don't even own the slipcover for the 3D Blu-ray. I got this though, but I'm happy with it. But I never watched it in 3D though, so that is something I would like to do one day, which I hope to do. And then in 2021, I got the 4K Blu-ray. When Pixar started putting out their films in 4K, I started building up the little collection and just started watching them. So, and I got this on my 15th birthday, so that would have been 5 years ago now. And what else? Oh yeah, so I've now seen this film twice in 4K. Once was after my 15th birthday, and then the second time was tonight. So yeah, and that's all I can say. Yeah, but I have seen this film probably over 100 times over the years, and multiple times on a constant loop growing up. For this one and the first one, but mainly for this one, because that's just something I was obsessed with. Like, I had all the toys, and I was constantly replaying it growing up, and probably playing it with my characters as well. But it was just really good, so nostalgic. And yeah, but it was really fun to sit down and watch this again. And now I'm looking forward to rewatching the third one. But that was my first ever cinema experience. So when we get to the third one, we'll talk about that one, and I can't wait. But for Toy Story 2 here, it's one of my favourite films ever. My favourite out of all of them. My favourite Pixar film. And my second favourite animated film ever, right next to The Lion King. So yeah, Toy Story 2, 10 out of 10. The perfect film. Nothing wrong with it. So that's all I have to say about it now. So it's 10:49 now, so I'm gonna log off this video and just call it a night. So we're now getting closer and closer to Toy Story 5, so that'll be fun. Anyway, guys, so thank you for watching, and just let me know what's your favourite Toy Story film. So I'll see you guys again soon for another video. Thanks for watching. Bye.